In the heart of Manhattan, nestled among skyscrapers, lies a penthouse, a golden cage, the abode of Aiden Hawthorne. Aiden, an heir to a tech empire worth billions, is a resident of this lavish penthouse. Yet beneath the surface of opulence and privilege, his heart is a sea of melancholy. In this world where everything is gilded, relationships are mere commodities and affections a calculated currency. Aiden yearns for something more, something authentic. He craves a love that isn't tainted by the gleam of his wealth. And so he makes a decision. He sheds his skin, his identity, and dons a new one. Meet Ethan Blake, a charming bookworm struggling just to get by. Ethan is everything Aiden is not, or rather everything Aiden hides away. In the vibrant chaos of Brooklyn, Aiden, now Ethan, steps out of his golden cage. He leaves behind the skyscrapers, the penthouse, and embarks on a journey to find love, the kind that is not gilded but genuine. And so, beneath the guise of Ethan Blake, Aiden stepped out of his golden cage, venturing into the vibrant chaos of Brooklyn. In a cozy, sun-drenched bookstore, Ethan met Maya. A chance encounter that would change both their lives. Maya, a vibrant soul with fiery spirit reflected in her hazel eyes, was a storm of passion when it came to books. Debating Austen over Bronte with a fellow bookworm, she was the epitome of intellect wrapped in charm. Ethan, captivated by her passion and wit, found himself drawn to her. Their conversations flowed seamlessly, as sweet and comforting as the warm honey Maya sold at her part-time job. Each word, each shared laugh, each exchanged glance revealed a deeper connection. A connection that was raw, real, unfiltered. As days turned into weeks, their bond grew stronger. They were two souls in sync, two hearts beating as one, two minds entwined in a dance of intellect and emotion. With every passing day, Ethan found himself drawn to Maya, a connection deeper than he had ever experienced. Life, as it often does, threw an unexpected curveball. Our charming bookworm Ethan, or rather Aiden, was drawn back into the world he'd tried to escape. His billion-dollar tech empire teetered on the brink of a hostile takeover. The gilded cage beckoned, and Aiden had no choice but to return to his billionaire persona to protect his legacy. This sudden transformation was a shock to Maya. The Ethan she knew, the struggling bookworm, seemed to vanish overnight, replaced by a man of wealth and power. She felt betrayed, her trust broken. Ethan, caught in the crossfire of his dual identity, watched helplessly as the woman he loved accused him of being a gold-digging liar. The fear he'd held close, the fear of losing Maya if she discovered his true identity, became a harsh reality. Heartbreak is a bitter pill to swallow, and Ethan tasted its full force. Ostracized, he sought solace within the four walls of his penthouse, a stark reminder of the world he'd left behind. His heart ached as he watched the sun rise and set over Brooklyn, each passing day widening the chasm between him and Maya. His inheritance, once a symbol of success, now felt like a noose around his neck. In the face of betrayal, their newfound love seemed to shatter. But as we all know, love stories are never that simple. Every heartbreak carries within it the seed of a new beginning. And for Ethan and Maya, their story was far from over. In the midst of chaos, Ethan made a choice for love. With the help of Emily, his steadfast sister and confidant, Ethan crafted a grand gesture. Under the guise of a book launch, he drew Maya back to the familiar warmth of their favorite bookstore. Surrounded by the comforting scent of old paper and the hushed rustle of turning pages, Ethan presented Maya with a series of stories. Each tale was a chapter of their love story, a testament to their shared moments, their laughter, their debates, and the deep connection that had blossomed between them. As Maya read, her eyes flitted across the pages, a myriad of emotions flickering across her face. Confusion turned into hurt, then slowly as the words sunk in, comprehension dawned. Ethan, his heart pounding, confessed. He unveiled the truth, peeling back the layers of his disguise. He was Aiden, the billionaire heir, but he was also Ethan, the boy who loved Austen, stray cats, and Maya. He admitted his fear of losing her, his desperation to hold on to the authenticity they shared, and his undying love for her. Tears welled up in Maya's eyes, spilling over as she grappled with the enormity of his confession. And yet, amidst the whirlwind of revelations, she saw the truth in his words, in his eyes. Ethan was the boy she had fallen for, billionaire or not. In the midst of whispered tales and the scent of old paper, their love transcended wealth and deception. And so, on a breezy spring day, Ethan and Maya tied the knot. Not in a grand cathedral with towering spires, but in the cozy bookstore where their love story first took flight. The scent of old paper and whispered tales filled the air as they stood beneath the soft glow of fairy lights, their hands entwined, their hearts beating in harmony. The bookstore, once a sanctuary for their clandestine meetings, was now transformed into a cathedral of their love. Each book on the shelves was a silent witness to their journey, from their initial encounter to their heartfelt confession and now, their momentous union. Their vows were not grandiose declarations but honest whispers, spoken with a profound understanding of each other's souls. They exchanged rings, symbols of their unending love amidst the soft hum of their friends' and family's joyous laughter. This was their moment, their happily ever after, crafted not by wealth or status, but by the authenticity of their love. Meanwhile, in the world beyond the bookstore, Aiden Hawthorne's tech empire was secured. The hostile takeover thwarted, his inheritance was his to claim. But as he stood there, looking into Maya's hazel eyes, he realized something profound. His true treasure was not the billion-dollar empire he was born into, but the girl standing in front of him. The girl who loved him not for his riches, but for who he truly was. Ethan Blake, a charming bookworm with a heart full of love. And so their love story, though punctuated with trials and tribulations, ended on a note of happiness. A love story that transcended wealth and deception, proving that true love can indeed exist in the gilded cages of Manhattan. As they looked out at the city lights twinkling like scattered stars, Maya knew, true love can exist even in the gilded cages of Manhattan, and sometimes the best stories are found not in grand novels, but in the everyday chapters of life disguised as an ordinary boy named Ethan,